dynamic, loyal, and observant are some of the many positive traits that a Scorpion possesses. Scorpions have a mysterious aura around them, which we will try to simplify for you in this puzzle article. In the zodiac calendar, Scorpio is the 8th sign, and people born under this sign are called Scorpios. Those born between the 22nd of October and the 21st of November fall under this sign. This sign is perhaps the most misunderstood among the zodiac signs. In a nutshell, Scorpios are deep, intense, mysterious, and intelligent beings, who seem very hard to understand. They make excellent friends, lovers, and spouses, if you try and understand them, and accept them for better or for worse. Being with a Scorpio requires a great level of patience and understanding, as Scorpios, when in an emotional upheaval, can tend to be cranky, irrational, and very insecure. Scorpios are deeply emotional individuals. As far as their loved ones are concerned, Scorpios love deeply and passionately. A peculiarity of a Scorpio personality is that they hide their real motives and agendas from other people. They also have an inherent need to be in control, all the time. Another personality trait of a Scorpio is that they understand the human mind very well. They almost instantly know why a person is talking or acting in a particular way. Scorpios fear any kind of failure, whether personal or professional. They are independent people who are happy being on their own. They are not very social and are even quite capable of staying alone. They can work relentlessly, without a break in order to achieve what they want. Another important Scorpio personality trait is that they are extremely fierce and ruthless when it comes to rivals and competition. They have a sharp memory and thus, can win any argument by giving proper facts and details. Let's delve a little deeper into understanding the personality of a Scorpio in the hopes of trying to decipher what's behind their calm and collected mask. General traits: Scorpios are full of contradictions, and this is one trait that sets them apart from the other zodiacs. They love their own independence, but hate it when others want space from them. They like keeping their feelings and emotions under tight wraps, but absolutely detest it when others do the same. They hate it when people try and control or dominate them. They are very committed to relationships, but are very hard to form relationships with. They love to tease others, but when the tables are turned they get offended. Confused? That's what studying a Scorpio's personality does to you. The more you get to know them, the more confused you will get, so it's best to be honest with them and enter a relationship with a clear and open mind. It's like they can smell dishonesty and fake people from a mile away. So people around them always have to be honest and genuine. They like people who listen to what they have to say without cutting them midway, because believe it or not they always have something important and interesting to say. They highly respect and admire the people who are frank with their words. They enjoy the company of ambitious and strong-minded people. They are insanely loving and caring people, who have immense standing power. They are reliable and never ever let people down. You can trust them with anything in the world as they are not the type of people who will ever break your trust. They are very grounded and jolly people, who have a flair for adventure and fun-filled activities. Friendship and enmity: Scorpio men and women stand out in a crowd. They are poised, beautiful and charismatic. They use sex appeal and power from every pore of their body and every aspect of their personality. Scorpio men as well as women are very flirtatious, and they always use their charm to their advantage. They are usually calm and collected, but when provoked they turn nasty, thus earning their notoriety. They do not forget or forgive very easily. They walk away with the cake when it comes to holding a grudge. They can be very vindictive on provocation, and those exposed to the wrath of a Scorpio always regret crossing swords with one. One of their negative personality traits that sticks out like a sore thumb is that they are capable of going to any lengths in order to win and do not mind harming others or manipulating others in order to get what they want or to fulfill their ambitions. When a Scorpio befriends someone, they automatically become possessive of that person, making him or her feel a little suffocated. What the friend fails to look at, is that the Scorpio is just showing that she cares and that she has the friend's best interest in mind. Their loyalty in any relationship can be put to test, and Scorpios always emerge victorious. They get jealous easily when attention is shifted from them or when they are neglected by their near and dear ones. They become relentless in striving to get back the attention and focus. This kind of possessiveness and protectiveness is not limited to only friendship. Scorpios are this way in every relationship. Relationships, they always like to hold the reins of every relationship they are in really tight, so as to make themselves feel safe. Where they are possessive on one hand, they are also very loving on the other. The amount of love, devotion, attention and commitment a Scorpio can put into a relationship, no other being from any zodiac can compete with. All they need in return is the same amount of love, loyalty, and devotion. When they do not get it, they become detached, cold and unemotional. Scorpios thrive on trust, their trust in people and vice versa. This emphasis on trust is because they are very insecure people and they keep needing reassurance that the people close to them will not desert them. Deep-rooted insecurities and abandonment issues make Scorpios so intent in keeping a close watch on the people around them. They are always inquisitive about the whereabouts of their loved ones, always wanting to know who they are with, whether they are safe or not, etc. This protectiveness can be wrongly interpreted as being meddlesome, too curious, always being in others' business and the likes. Scorpios are very good children and parents. As children, Scorpios are hardworking and academically very sound. They study well and it reflects on their results. They are very mischievous, due to which they might land in small trouble. As parents, Scorpios are strict and like to maintain discipline. They mold their children into fabulous human beings by inculcating good habits in them. They encourage extracurricular activities and are always supportive of their child's interests and hobbies. They might nag or try and control their child, but all in all, they are excellent parents. Scorpios are perfectionists by nature, making them a little overbearing and difficult to get along with. They want their family life to be perfect and they strive very hard to achieve their desired level of perfection. Pedagogic inclination Scorpios have the willpower and dedication to attain the highest peaks of success. That is why some Scorpios may come across as perfectionists and overly career-oriented. They are stubborn where their work is concerned and they always get their work done very well, by putting in hours and hours of hard work and perseverance. They are known to be shrewd where their money is concerned. They love making lots of money and more than that, they love keeping their money safe, secure and untouched. They revel in pride when they see their money grow. They make a success of themselves in every business venture that they undertake, as they are natural-born leaders. Even if they start something small, they always reach the peak because of their hunger to succeed. Scorpios are excellent students, because of their thirst for knowledge. Being inquisitive in nature, Scorpios always want to be in the loop regarding every small happening around them. If they are not kept in the loop, they start suspecting that their loved ones are conspiring against them. Scorpios are very suspicious in nature. They have a fascination for occult sciences, paranormal studies, conspiracies and unsolved mysteries. Their mind works on a completely different level as they are constantly trying to figure out their emotions and purpose in life. Being so much in control of their thoughts, they have better insight into the human mind, making them intuitive and perceptive towards others' emotions. Sex and love Scorpios are very adventurous and are not afraid of trying out new things. They are always game for trying out the silliest or the craziest of the activities, right from just bouncing up and down to bungee jumping. This trait of theirs is strongly seen in their sex life too. They are adventurous lovers and their sex life is always thriving because of their undying passion and unbeatable stamina. They can go on for hours, and their lovemaking is the most erotic of the lot. They are the types who actually do instead of just talking about sexual fantasies. Dating a Scorpio man or woman is an experience of its own. This experience can either be absolutely thrilling or it can be terrifying. A relationship with a Scorpio is not a feat for the faint-hearted. They are extremes. When they are good, they are amazing, but when they are bad, they are very scary. They do everything with passion, and that includes their relationships too. They are romantic, dramatic, and doting partners, but when their feelings are hurt, or when their trust is broken, they turn cold, bitter, rude, snappy, and to an extent vengeful. They never take people for granted and expect the same treatment from others. It is very difficult to attract a Scorpio man or woman to the point that they get tied down in a relationship with anyone. But when they do get into a relationship, it is all about commitment and absolute honesty. When Scorpios fall in love, they fall really hard. They channel all their feelings and bestow it on their partners. They are very attentive and observant towards their partner and their relationship. They are controlling and obsessive, and they sometimes fail to understand the concept of giving space to their partners. But where they fall short on space, they balance it with undying devotion and loyalty. All in all, Scorpios are fantastic people to know, with a few flaws that can be dealt with in time. One must always remember to keep a Scorpio happy, and you will have the world at your feet. They are compatible with Pisces, Cancerians, Virgos and Capricorns. Their ruling planet is Pluto, colors that suit them are dark red to maroon, and their lucky gemstone is opal.